This tutorial is going to teach you how to use the solo to work into the axillary area, go for subscapularis and all of the muscles that are deep in there without having to use your fingers. So because this area is a little bit more sensitive, we're going to add reason to start over again. This tutorial is going to teach you how to use the solo massage tool to access the axillary area, get into subscapularis, and free the range of motion around the shoulder. Because this area tends to be a little stickier, we're going to add a little piece of felt over here. So we're just going to put that there. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly sink in using the palm. Now, oftentimes you'd use your fingertips in there. That's a lot of sticky, direct pressure in multiple spots for the client. Using the solo, we get a much nicer, wider, rounder space, which makes it easier for the client's body, and you don't have to use your fingers to do the brunt work. So as you can see, I'm just running Melissa's arm through a star pattern here, as I am using my other arm to apply gentle but firm pressure with the solo. You can also have your client run these motions on their own. The nice thing is it requires almost no effort on your part as the practitioner, but your client gets a really solid release. I like to add in the muscle energy technique, so I'm just going to have Melissa use 10% of her strength to push up to the ceiling gently. We're going to hold that for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm going to have Melissa take a full breath in, and then as we reach that 10-second mark, I'm going to have her slowly release for that whole breath in her arms. Just going to make some nice space here. And we're going to go through and do that one more time, where she's going to push up with 10% of her strength. And then we're slowly going to let that breath go. I'm going to change my angle ever so slightly as I come across again. And then I'm going to let that tilt in. If you're paying close attention to Melissa's breath, you know that we just hit a good spot. And now I'm going to have Melissa resist my pull a little bit, so she's going to try to take her hand away from me. That's going to engage those muscles. And then I'm going to have her use a full exhale cycle again to release. I really like these prolonged, slow releases. You can see how much further her arm's going. I'm not changing my pressure on the solo tool. It's just sinking further in. And using that exhalation cycle lets her know how long to do it for. Clients don't like to guess when we say slowly. They don't actually know what we mean. There we go. And you can see she's just melted right in there. So as I slowly take her back out, that's going to give the tool some more space to get into. Go. Now I always like to finish up with a quick cycle with the fingertips, just to see if there's any particularly tight areas. Now that everything's loosened up, I can go in and fine-tune with just a little bit of effort. Go. And you can see how much further down her hand's sitting now than it was just a few moments ago. So that's how to use the solo massage tool to get into the axillary area. Real nice and easy on your hands. Just a little finish up at the end if you want. And there's also a tutorial video on how to instruct your clients to do this on themselves at home, where they'll be side lying using the floor and their own body weight to get in. So make sure you check that out, because it's fantastic when they are doing the work for you. And then coming in and you can just fine tune, and their upkeep's comprehensive in between sessions. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and have a wonderful day.